Good afternoon, my fellow park enthusiast. Welcome to the Cavern Zone. I'm going to be documenting some of the pals here in the Cavern Zone. We're going to be having a great time with all of our friends here. We'll just see who we have and have not made pals with yet, and see to it that they are properly documented in my little document. Alright, so Zubat and Golbat, I think both of them I've spoken to, right? I think all the Phanpy, as well as all the Pokemon with multiple individuals, I think they all give you the same request. So if one of them plays Chase, I think all of them will play Chase. At least in the same area, right? Teddiursa does a quiz, right? Let's entertain this little quiz. Let's see what's going on here. Cavern? Cold? Wait. I didn't realize that was an option. Alright, I need you to hear me out. My eyesight is really selective. I need you to hear me out on this one. The reason I got that question wrong isn't because I didn't know the answer. It's because I did know the answer. And because it was so obvious, it transcended my ability to see it. It was just too matter of fact. If it was a bit more difficult of a question, then I think I would have seen the answer. You have to trust me on this. Okay, so allow me to look at my document, see if I have Teddiursa here. Teddiursa. Oh, you know, I don't have Teddiursa listed in the Iceberg Zone. Let's go to the Iceberg Zone. Let's see what's going on there. Because there is Teddiursa. They have to do something, right? They have to play some kind of game. Oh, so yeah, we have all the Ice Tree Pokemon to deal with. But first, let's go to Teddiursa. We don't want to forget about Teddiursa. Also have Staravia here. Have I? Okay. Let me see if I put Staravia down. Yeah, I do. Cool. Alright, let's see, do I have Primate down as well? I do. Alright, let's talk to the Teddiursa here. Let's talk to this one that's wandering around. Chase, okay. Now wait, when do we become friends with Teddiursa for the first time? I'm not sure. Let's do it. We're already friends with Teddiursa, but it couldn't hurt to have a friendly game of chase. Right? It couldn't hurt. Oh gosh, sneeze really took it out of me. Alright, so we have Ursaring already listed, I think. What about Octillery? Okay. Let's go talk to Octillery. I think we'll do battle with him. But it can't hurt to double check. Give me a moment here. I'm making a note to myself for next time I start a playthrough. Got a couple things that I want to make sure I check up on before I finish whenever my next playthrough is. God, what? This dude was charging at me, bruh. What? Alright, so I made a note to myself. I want to know how I make friends with Teddiursa, because if we make friends with him automatically, then that would mean that playing chase or doing a quiz wouldn't be a befriending method. So it wouldn't be necessary to make friends with him. I just like to note that kind of stuff. And then outside of that... Oh gosh. Oh. I also put down finding out how many friends I need to befriend Flareon and Jolteon, since I think I've surpassed both those landmarks, and I don't know how big they are, how many friends I need before they'll play with me. Alright, let's go to the ice tree next. Let's go to the ice tree and see what's up. So if I ask to play with you again, are you gonna have more health now? I was just thinking about it, but I'm pretty sure when you re-challenge a Pokemon, they get a little bit stronger. I didn't need to jump for Thunderbolt. I don't know what I'm doing here. Alright, so I know we make a couple of friends by doing all the ice tree stuff. Let's go on ahead and take care of that. Wait, does this Octillery also want to battle me? Alright. We don't need to battle. So I think Squirtle comes here. Oh, so this is... okay, this is interesting. So I guess maybe you make friends with Teddiursa by playing Chase? Because otherwise I don't know if it would become one of the requirements for the Ice Tree if it was, you know, something you automatically got through the game's progression. I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. Alright, so Squirtle does battle with us, right? Huh. I don't even know what to put in my document here. So, I usually put down the Pokemon under the category of the skill game that it's associated with, and then if it has like a prerequisite like befriending another Pokemon before it appears, or needing a certain number of friends before they'll play with you, I usually put that down, but I'm not quite sure how to categorize this since it seems like you need to be friends with Teddiursa, and also you need to be able to bring a tree, or a present to the tree. Bring a tree. Anyways. I'll just put down one present. Alright, I think Smoochum also does battle, so that makes things pretty, what was I gonna say? Pretty easy to keep track of, since they both do battle. Alright. So I was planning on maybe hitting up the lava zone later in the stream. Oh, I keep talking to Curlia when I just need to go directly to the tree. Alright, decorations coming along nicely. Now I've got Sneasel, who I think we played Chase with Sneasel. Also, it's all the way on the other side of the... all the way on the other side of the place. Where am I going? Alright. Alright, somewhere over here. There you are. It's even one further up. Look at that. Move! Spiel. Spiel? What? So after we add the first layer of decorations to the tree, Squirtle shows up. And then we get our next, what was it? We get the next decorations by befriending Squirtle, which leads to Smoochum showing up, and we get the next round of decorations by befriending Smoochum. And then Sneasel shows up, but for some reason we get the next round of decorations by befriending Sfeel. Is it random or something? Or is the final round always like that? Alright, well now that we've decorated the tree, I think Curlia and Delibird will be our friends, right? Alright, a quiz, okay. Quiz. Give me a moment. You don't have any other quiz. I don't have any other quiz givers in the Iceberg Zone, so I didn't have a category for it till now. All right, let's do it. Let's take a quiz. Let's see what this is all about. So does Floss exist in the Poke Park? Because I don't know how else Delibird would know about Floss. Also, I wonder where they learned to spell. Can they write on paper? Alright, so you don't do any kind of skill game. That's fine. That's fine. Yeah, let's head... Wait. I don't think we've made friends with Quagsire yet, so let's do that. I think Quagsire is a battler, so we'll just confirm that that's the case before putting anything down. Oh, we also have Wingull here, okay. Oh, Big Berry. Okay, hold on. Item delivery, okay. Let's go ahead and deliver something. You have Octillery here as well. Do you also do battle? Okay. What about the Wingull? You do chase? Alright. I think the other crate has the berry, so let's go break that one. Delivered to our new pal, soon to be new pal. What happens when we talk to you right after giving you the berry? Okay. But if we talk to another one, is he gonna ask for another berry? Okay. I guess so. Alright, so we didn't put down Wingull for the Iceberg Zone. Let's do that. And now we can head to the lava zone. Oh yeah, need to add to my notes. Need to find out how many times I need to use the Drifloon stops before they become friends with me. Alright, we're not leaving just yet. I actually wanted to know how to spell your name because I wasn't sure. Alright. Let's go see who's here. I think Magmortar shows up here. Electivire either shows up here or in the cavern zone after we, fight him in the granite zone. We've got Farfetch'd and Hitmonchan. I don't know if we got both those names down. Let's, I think we did, though. Alright, we're already friends with Flareon, right? Or maybe not. Let's see. Yeah. And Hitmonchan comes after we befriend Hitmontop. Okay. So maybe Magmortar comes here after we clear... Okay. Yeah, I think, so you must come here after we beat Mew. That's my assumption. Okay. We haven't talked to Quilava yet. I can't remember if we do chase with Quilava or if we do battle with him. Let's go and... Actually, let me see if I have its name down already. Yeah, we do. Okay, we battle with Quilava. Okay. I guess Electivire must show up in the... what's it called? The cavern zone. Let's go give it a look-see. See if we can run them down. Oh yeah, we have Vulpix too, Magby. I think we've already talked to Magby, right? Yes, but I don't think we talked to Vulpix. Let's see, Vulpix. No, we did. Okay. I don't think we ever talked to him, but... Pretty sure that we would, Alright, hold on. Oh yeah, Geodude. I don't think we've talked to Geodude, have we? I think Geodude does hide and seek, right? That would make the most sense. Alright, does Ninetales show up now? Oh, look at that. Okay. I think Ninetales also does chase, I think. Let's see. Wait, Bonsly's here too. Okay, hold on. Does Bonsly play hide and seek here, or does Bonsly do quiz? Let's see. Okay. So wait, is Bonsly also in the Meadow Zone? Because I know Sudowoodo is. I think it is, yeah. Yeah, so that makes this the third zone that we can find it in. Alright, let's play hide and seek and see what happens here. Oh, I see you. I'm seeing you now. Alright, let's go talk to Ninetales. And then I think we can be somewhat done with this area for now. Alright, you gonna drop some kind of obstacle? Actually, you don't even have the advanced chase music. Oh wow. This could be a bit of a challenge. You know what, I might end the stream after I head back through the cavern zone. Thinking I'll check for Electivire. I'll probably see if Magnezone's there, and anyone else that I don't think I've put down yet. And then, yeah, I don't know. Once that's done, maybe I'll head to the Granite Zone or something. Or yeah, that's what it's called. Head to the Granite Zone and pick back up in the Granite Zone. So wait, Sudowoodo is... Sudowoodo is in the Cavern Zone and the Meadow Zone. Got it. But I guess you don't have to befriend Bonsly to have Sudowoodo appear here, right? You're just automatically chilling here. Okay. Alright, so Magnezone battles with us. Okay, we already have that. Okay. Let's go ahead and battle him, I guess. Oh, there's Electivire too. Okay. Just making one more note for myself here on when to use the different symbols in my dock here. I have one designated for when you can play a skill game with a Pokemon, but playing the skill game isn't how you befriend them, just so I can separate those from the others. I am wondering if it applies to Electivire here, since we don't battle Electivire here to become friends with them, but we do need to battle him here if we want to improve our friendship. Wow, 6 bars. Wow. Yeah, and I don't think we can hit you with It's not very nice. I guess I sometimes hit the other surrounding Pokemon too. Okay, so let me put down Electivire here. Whoa, whoa. Started chasing each other all of a sudden, but looks like Electivire is a lot faster than Sudowoodo. Alright, yeah, let's head out. Let's find the... Hold on, we can get a few more berries. Yeah, let's do that. And then we can get the HP upgrade next time. Sure, why not? 24,000. It's probably one of the slower games to get bonuses on, huh? Yeah, maybe we should get our berries a different way. Alright, let's clear Electivire at least, and then maybe we can head out. Because we need at least 20k here, don't we? Probably should have started on the low side with Pokemon that have lower bonuses. I was thinking about how in other minigames usually complete the higher levels faster because, you know, the Pokemon have better capabilities, but I guess here it doesn't make a difference because the ball's not going to move any faster. Whether I use Electivire or whether I use Mime Jr., I don't think it matters. Also, I don't think, yeah, Mime Jr. is not one of the Pokemon that you can play this minigame with. The hitbox for swinging at the ball is a lot longer than the actual animation for Electivire, huh? Alright, we have more than enough. We have more than enough. Let's just let this one go and head out. Oh man. Alright. Good stuff. Yeah, let's give up here. This is gonna take too long if we try and farm berries out of this. Alright, so let's go to the meeting place instead of the Grand Zone. Then we'll pick up there next time. Now I'm thinking about it. I don't have enough berries to get the other upgrades I want, so maybe this wasn't the play. We'll figure it out next time. But anyways, thank you for joining me. Please hydrate, take heart, take care of yourselves in the days to come. Look how many friends we have. We have a lot of friends, but we'll make a couple more.